What's going on, YouTube? CBCS unboxing. Just got my package in from the books I submitted to New York Comic Con. It actually took a little bit longer than it should have. They were going to ship a while back, but I noticed there was a mistake with a couple of the books. And I'll talk about when I get to that. And I actually had to email them and tell them the correct information to put on the book, because somehow they didn't know what the correct information was for the book. I don't know how you grade comic books and not have information on, or don't even check to see what the information is, because obviously if you put incorrect information on a book, you didn't even bother checking to make sure it was correct. You know, basically, I could just tell that they just put whatever they saw on the book. They didn't check to see if look it up or anything like that. And I'll talk about it when I get to that book. I'm not going to lift the box up. I just opened it. It's pretty heavy. I got a lot of books. It's going to be a pretty long video. Yeah, I'm not going to bother picking it up, putting it in the screen. I'm just going to go through it and pull out the books one by one. Let me just no particular order or anything like that. I'm just going to grab one of the individual boxes from CBCS. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes in here, which each box I believe has 3 to 4 books in it. I think they hold in the max. I'm not sure how many books altogether. Well, maybe I'll just take it all out. Take them all out here and get the big box out of the way. So, yeah, these are all pretty packed too, so I know they have at least 3 or 4 in each one. Probably 4 it looks like, because it's, yeah, they have, you know, I want to show you guys. Look at that. That's the way it's packaged in there. It's bulging in here. I've never seen them do that, where they overstuff it like that. But yeah, so I'm just going to go with the first one. I don't know, sometimes it works out where the best book I submitted ends up being the last one, but I don't know if that's going to happen with this. So yeah, I just opened it. They have them taped shut because, like I said, it's a little stacked in here. And of course, one of the books I was talking about is right on top. I'm actually going to put this down right here, and I'll grab each one as I show it. And the first 2 books are the first ones I was talking about. Now this is my second copy of this. However, this one's special because I have something a little different. This is my Cursed Pirate Girl #1 from the I guess it's the republishing of it or whatever. You know, the Archaea series. Or no, which one's this? Yeah, Archaea did this one. Oh my gosh, now I'm gonna... Okay, it doesn't say... you know, Olympian, I'm sorry. Olympian. Archaea came later. But yeah, so Olympian Publishing. Now, they had this listed as a second printing, which I will show you why. But this is a first volume. This isn't a second printing. This is the first printing, 2009, 9.8. And I have one signed by Jeremy Bastion already. However, this one has a... it's signed by Jeremy Bastion and also David Peterson. Now David Peterson signed on the cover also. Hopefully you guys can see that. I can't tell on the screen on the camera, but he signed it in silver. It's kind of hard to see, so hopefully you guys can see it. You can see the Jeremy Bastion right there. Can you see it on the screen now? You can see the David Peterson. But then also, he signed on the cover and also on the last page of the book. There's a pin-up that he did, so he signed that also. And then Jeremy Bastion signed the cover. So I do have this one, but I don't have one that was... I didn't have one that was signed by David Peterson also, so I had him sign that too. So now I got 2 of them. Now I don't know if I want to sell the first one, because the first one's a CGC set. The first 3, all 9.8s, and what we'll see. Now, this is the one I was disappointed in, and there's something on here I'm going to look at real quick. And yes, there is. Look at that. Oh my. Okay. I wasn't aware of this. I was kind of pissed off when I saw it. And this is my... Okay, well, I'll just show it. It's my Cursed Pirate Girl #1. This is the original printing from Comics Express. It was self-published. 300 of them were done, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. And this is signed by also Jeremy Bastian. Of course, he signed the original on the cover, you know, and then David Peterson actually signed down here because he has some pinups in here. Also, signed by Jeremy Bastian on cover, and signed and sketched by Jeremy Bastian on the first page. So unfortunately, I didn't take a picture of it, but when I had him sign on the inside cover, he signed it again underneath whatever, and he drew a sketch of a pirate head. So unfortunately, I don't have that, but I'm probably going to have this cracked. And I'll show you why. The reason it came back at an 8.0, which that's what I was disappointed about. I thought this would have at least gotten a 9, and I'll tell you why I got an 8.0. It's right here. A price sticker. $2.95. So, unfortunately, I might have this cracked and try to have that sticker removed. I'm going to talk to him to see if it's worth it. But yeah, so the book itself, if you look at it, it's a pretty nice looking book. There are like 2 little ticks on the thing that do break color. However, it's nowhere in 8.0 range. It's that sticker that's bringing it down. So I'm going to try to get that removed, hopefully, and hopefully bring that thing up. So I do have this, though, signed by Peterson and Jeremy Bastian, and sketched by Jeremy Bastian on the front cover. So if I do have this regraded, I'm probably going to have a picture taken of the sketch on the inside, too. So I'm very happy. That's like the big book, I guess, for me at least. So all I need now is voices. I need voices. That's like the rare one, the hard one. I've never even seen a copy except for someone showed one online. Now, I do have one more Cursed Pirate Girl to show, which will kind of complete my collection except for the voices, but that's later on. I'll show that. It's not in this box. But okay, here goes a J. Scott Campbell, and this is very cool. This is Danger Girl number 5. This is Dynamic Forces variant, 9.8. And it's signed by J. Scott Campbell right here across. And 9.8, Dynamic Forces variant. Yeah, very cool. I'm happy that came back in a 9.8. I think I actually bought this one off of Evan Leahy. So happy that's a 9.8. And the last book, yeah, there's 4 books in here. I got a very cool Harley Quinn number 1 cover. 9.8. It's a legacy sketch. A legacy sketch edition, and it's signed by Art Germ, or Stanley Lau is better known as Art Germ. So yeah, he signed that. Beautiful cover. I love this cover. So 9.8. Happy they came back at a 9.8. So awesome. Very happy. I guess I'll show the back. Just a black back. I don't know why bother. Yeah. So okay. So we got them. That's the first box. 4 more boxes to go, guys. You know, New York Comic Con is one of those ones I usually spend a little bit of money. I usually get a lot of books done at because there's always a lot of good thing. But also, you know, there's another one. I have one more submission I'm waiting on, and it's coming back from the Rhode Island Comic Con. Now that one's going to be the one I watch out for, guys. There's a lot of key books in that submission I put in. I spent quite a bit of money on that one because of I had a bunch of Silver Age, Bronze Age stuff in there. Okay, so this is the receipts and paperwork's in this one. Let me see if they sent me anything. Oh, I was a witness there, so they sent me that. But yeah, so okay, put that aside. Top book is the one that goes along with that, the sketch cup, the black and white one, whatever they call that, Legacy Black and White Edition. It doesn't say the difference. It just tells you Legacy Sketch. Okay, yeah, one's sketch. This is the black and white. Okay, it does say black and white. But 9.8, I'm happy I got 9.8 on both of them, and it's signed by Stanley Lau again, Art Germ. Very cool. Awesome set. And here goes a nice Bronze Age book. I wish I had a nicer copy of this, but you know, I'm happy with this copy. I picked this one up for pretty cheap. I think it was like 80 bucks when I picked it up. You know what? I mean, I'm not even going to say that. I don't know how much I paid for it. Maybe I even paid $100 for it. I can't remember. but it's signed, and I mean, I wish I had a higher grade, but it's Iron Fist number 14, first appearance of Sabretooth, and it came back at a 5.0, and it's signed by Chris Claremont. Yeah, first appearance of Sabretooth, Victor Creed. So it actually says it on there, 1977, and like I said, 5.0. So, yeah, pretty cool. I knew it was going to come back. It's kind of a darker color, and you know, it's an older book, and whatever. If I ever see a nicer copy and the price is right, perhaps I will upgrade. This one's a little disappointing. I was hoping for a 9.8, but 9.6 is very cool. This is one of the Adam Hughes covers I got done, A-Force number 1. I love the cover, so I had him do that one. And he signed it, obviously, right here. So, where's he signing it regularly at? I don't see his signature in the actual cover, but yeah, so he signed it. 9.6 though. It would have been nice to get a 9.8 on that one. So, very cool. Got some, but you know, hey, some of the J. Scott Campbell ones came on back in 9.8, and this last book in this box here is actually a J. Scott Campbell signature. This is Amazing Spider-Man 15, and it's a J. Scott Campbell store exclusive, black and white, and it's signed right atop right across the top of J. Scott Campbell there. So, yeah, very cool, 9.8. Yeah, I just really got the old labels on these fuckers. They have a new label. I hate these fucking labels, guys. Ugh, I mean, the new labels, I've seen them. Well, I don't know why they just don't go back to the original labels. I like the original labels. People complained about them, though. I don't know why. Okay. So the next one. This is very cool. I had 2 of these copies of this book, and I chose one that I thought was a nicer copy, and I chose right. So this is X-Men Sword of the Braddocks number 1. Chris Claremont signs right here. And who did the cover on this? Alex Gardner did the cover. So yeah, but it came back at 9.8. That's what I was hoping for. The other one, I don't think it would have gotten 9.8. It probably would have gotten in the lower 9s. So I'm glad I chose the right one on that. Okay, here goes the other Cursed Pirate Girl one for all those Cursed Pirate Girl fans out there. This is another part of my collection for Cursed Pirate Girl. So I officially really just need voices, because I got the Ye Old Yore of Yore. Got that. And it's signed by David Peterson and Jeremy Bastian. Right there, Jeremy Bastian and David Peterson signed the other side. Very, very cool. Oh, I never talked about what they were going to say. Comics Express 2005. So, where's the other one? You know, I might as well talk about it right now that I have that book. Yeah, I'll go back to the original too. And this is 2006. So, this is the first appearance of Cursed Pirate Girl in their own title. So they did get that right. You know, so I guess they did look it up, because when I sent the email to Zach, I did send a link to a website of the recalled books, or the rare books. So they originally had this as no publisher listed, and they had this as a first printing, which is correct. But yeah, so they had that, and then this one they had as a second printing, or no, they had this one listed as Olympian Publishing. They had this one as an Olympian too. So I corrected that. So that's pretty good. And then now I got that. So they fixed it though. And then this is the first appearance of Per Cursed Pirate Girl, says. So this is they said this is the first appearance. This is not as pricey a book. You can get this one pretty cheap. I got this one for like $25. I believe it's a lot more than that now. I think it's well over 50, if not even closer to 100 now. Maybe in 75. I haven't looked at it in a while, but I got this within the last 6 months, or maybe within the last year, probably, actually. So yeah, 9.8. So I have I have this 9.8 signed by Jeremy Bastian and David Peterson. This is a good one, David Peterson. I also have the Comics Express self-published one of her own title, 8.0. Unfortunately, I'm going to try to raise that grade on that one. I don't think I'll have a 9.8. And then I have 2 9.8s of this, and the other 2, all first printing. So very cool. Might have to do redo my Cursed Pirate Girl collection. My next goal is, besides voices, is to get start collecting some of the second and third printings of the series from the Olympian Publishing. Okay, so and I also have a 9.8 of the annual that came out like within the last 2 years, I believe it was. Okay, so I got this this one here, Unbelievable Gwenpool #1, signed by Campbell, and this is, I ordered this from France. This is by Pulp Comics over for the Paris Comics Expo. So 9.8, very cool. I should have 2 of these actually. Someone's my phone's going off like crazy, so I don't know who the hell that is. I'm not going to answer if I don't know who it is. But yes, I got that 9.8. Very cool. There should be another one in here. I don't know. I can't remember. Then this one, I was a little disappointed in the grade, but I'm fine with it. I mean, I got 2 of these too. This one definitely was a nicer copy, so I'll probably get the other one graded. This is Wonder Woman 184, signed by Adam Hughes, and it's 9.4. It did get the check mark, so it does say presents better than it appears nicer than the grade or whatever the hell it's supposed to mean. It's basically saying it looks nicer than what it says. 9.4. So just give me the better grade. Yeah. So usually I think it's usually an interior thing, but I don't know about that. I'll have to look at the actual grader's notes for that again. I looked at a couple of them. The grader's notes. I didn't look at them too hard though. Just the ones I was, the Cursed Pirate Girl and stuff like that. Okay, 2 more boxes left. Let's see what we got. Okay, so no more J. Scott Campbell. I got a lot of. I think I got like 10 J. Scott Campbell books done. This one here, of course, I was happy with. I would be happy with the 9.8, but I got a 9.6. This is Silk #3, signed by J. Scott Campbell, and a 9.6. What's this? What's this one? It's a black cat cover, and Spider-Man and Shrike appearance. Yeah, so no big deal. Nothing big about that, just the cover. I think this book is actually like a $150 book. So at least I remember it was up. It was a little bit pricier. So yeah. Okay, here goes the second one. I'm going to sell this one. I don't know how much I'm going to get for it. But yes, I showed the Paris. I showed that one already. So now I got is I did get 9.8 on both. So I got 3 of these actually. One of them got a little bent corner though, so I didn't bother with that one. So that one's not graded, but I got 2 9.8s of this. I don't know what I can get for these. So pretty cool though. 2 9.8s. And very cool one here too. Another J. Scott Campbell, but this one's also signed by Mike Polito too. This is Lady Death, Killers #1, 9.8, and it's signed by Campbell right here, and Brian Polito over here in gold. Now this is the Emerald Virgin Art Edition. Now there's only 25 of these in existence. So this is number 18 out of 25. There's a little mark down there. Let me see if it says anything about that up in the top. Pinups by David Michael Beck, Ivan Rice, Mark Silvestri. Okay, version cover. Doesn't say about the limited edition or anything like that. But yeah, so that's very cool. I'm happy to have that. This was like $100 when I bought it. But there's only 25 of these, and they come out with late. This is the first one they did. Came out other ones like pink and all these other colors. But yeah, so I got that. That's a very cool one. I like that one. Glad it came back in a 9.8. This one I was definitely disappointed in, but I only paid $25 for this book, I think it was, at the Boston Con. So it's an Adam Hughes cover. It's Miracle Man #12, 9.4. So like I said, I only paid $25 for this book, and I know this book was selling for like $60 to $100, something like that a while back. I don't know if it still is, but probably not. But still, I got it. It's a beautiful cover. So yeah. Last box. Wonder what's in this box. I can't even remember. Let's see. Last one. Okay. Probably going to be some more J. Scott Campbell. Let me just keep this in my lap. I'm going to have to bend over, and I'm a fatty, and I don't like it to bend over. Okay, J. Scott Campbell right on the top. This is Amazing Spider-Man 15, so this is the color one. I already showed the black and white one. 9.8 also. Beautiful cover. J. Scott Campbell. Signed it in red right there. That, you know, I really can't wait to fix lighting in here. I just don't like the lighting. Yeah, so I got that. Awesome. 9.8. I'm very happy with most of these grades. You know, I ate a lot of 9.8s, which is very good. You know, I'm definitely getting a lot better at picking picking my book to get graded. So yeah, so this is a, I'll say the last two are dual signature ones, so I'll save them. Now I already have this book signed and graded, but it didn't come back at the grade I wanted, so I got it done again. This is Batgirl number 12, signed by Stanley Lau, Art Germ. It came back at a 9.8. So I have this one already done. I had done the year before or 2 years before that, whatever it was, at the New York Comic Con, and that one came back at like an 8.5, something like that, maybe even an 8. I can't remember, but I guess there were some creases on the back of it that I didn't really pay attention to then. So I got it done again because I had another copy, and I found another copy or whatever, really cheap. But this is like my favorite Batgirl cover that he did. It's just a beautiful, beautiful cover. 9.8 though. Awesome. Unfortunately, it has that shitty label on there. I just really hate these labels. It just should have stuck with the original one. That's one of the reasons I went with CBCS, but I like the labels too. But okay, the last two. Yeah. So this is dual sign, Campbell and Adam Hughes, Betty and Veronica, number 1. This is the the Campbell store variant. I pre-ordered it from him. Came back at 9.8, and it's signed by Hughes right there, and Campbell right there. So 9.8. And then I got the other one, which is the sketch, or the black and white one, whatever you want to call it. Unfortunately, this one, I'm tasting some food I ate earlier. It's kind of disgusting. 9.6, it came back out, unfortunately, but it's still signed by both of them again too. Also, so 9.6. Yeah, guys, so that's pretty cool. That was all the books. I believe I got every single one there. I should have, hopefully. I have to double check though after the video's over just to make sure I did get every book I sent. But yeah, so we'll just go over, let me just go over some of the big ones that I liked. And that one's, I'm very happy to have that at 9.8 now. This is another one I was looking forward to getting. My 9.8 Campbell cover with Brian Pulido. I got 2 of these. Maybe I can be enticed to sell one of them. I'll have to look it up to see how much I can get for them. See what they go for. 14 and 9.4 on that. Real quick. Here goes the big ones. I always enjoy my favorites. Cursed Pirate Girl number 1, signed by Jeremy Batchin and David Peterson. Very cool. 9.8. Ye Olde Lore, the first appearance of Cursed Pirate Girl. Unless it's voices, depending. This is the Comics Express. So I don't know how many of these were actually done. But yeah, 9.8. Happy to have that. Signed by both of them again. And then, unfortunately, the 8.0 with a sticker on the back. But I still own it. So I'm going to have to talk about trying to see if I can get that sticker removed. If I would have saw that, I probably would have removed it and tried to work on it before I sent it in. Or else specifically asked to try to have it professionally removed or something. Yeah, so I think that's these big ones. And of course, this last one here, I might as well show that again. First appearance of Sabretooth. 5.0, signed by Chris Claremont. So yeah, guys, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for, I hit 500 subscribers. I'm over 500 subscribers. That was woohoo. You know, I should have thrown a party or something. But yeah, thanks guys for all the new subscribers. Thanks for watching. And I'm also going to be doing another video of my premium statue, which I'm probably going to pick up tomorrow. My wife has my car now, and I want to make sure she's out of the house when I pick up the the statue, so she doesn't see it right away. But yeah, so I'm going to pick that up, and I'll be on the lookout for that. I don't really have many other books coming, so I'm going to start doing some videos, probably going over my my statue collection and my action figures and stuff. So I know I said I was going to do it anyway, going through some collections in my boxes, which I'm still planning to do. If you understood all of that, you're crazy as I am. Yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you later. Bye.